Hi, welcome to Bookie. Today we'll unlock the book The Fifth Discipline, The Art and Practice of the Learning Organization. In 1969, American astronaut Rusty Schweickart flew on Apollo 9, testing the lunar module in Earth orbit. When he was back, he talked about his feelings seeing the Earth from the space. It becomes so small and so fragile that you can block it out with your thumb, and you realize that on that small spot, on that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music, and poetry and art and war, and death and birth, and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. He also talked about how it felt when he was outside the spaceship engaged in extravehicular activity, staring into the universe and the spectacle that passed before his eyes. He described it as a whole new vision, no boundaries, no frames, everything an indivisible whole. Unlike Schweickart, who saw and felt the Earth as an indivisible whole from space, ordinary people like us can only understand the idea indirectly. In Schweickart's eyes, the Earth was not made of parts but wholes within wholes. All boundaries, national boundaries included, are fundamentally arbitrary. This short anecdote in the fifth discipline is an interlude, an inspiration, allowing us to recognize what we often fail to notice, drawing attention to our connectedness to the world as a whole. In Senge's words, Schweickart discovered the first principle of systemic thinking, the whole. So, what is systemic thinking? It's a conceptual framework as well as an approach that helps us to observe and understand the whole. It is necessary to grasp that a system is complete, a whole comprised of interrelationships rather than chains of linear cause-effect. Also, we should realize that a system is dynamic, continuously changing and developing. Peter Senge, the book's author, calls systematic thought the fifth discipline of a learning organization. His previous four disciplines reference personal mastery, mental habits, a shared vision, and learning as a team. Important as these four disciplines are, systems thinking is the discipline that integrates them, fusing them into a coherent body of theory and practice. That's why Senge emphasizes its significance by calling this book the fifth discipline. Senge, a senior lecturer at the MIT Sloan School of Management, is known for the concept of the learning organization. Following the renowned management scholars W. Edwards Deming and Peter Drucker, Senge has developed a complete system. His work has won him a rating in the top 10 of BusinessWeek's management gurus. His work integrates Western management theory with Eastern philosophical wisdom, emphasizing wholeness and connectedness. So, what is a learning organization? A learning organization has a flat structure. Everyone takes the initiative, problem solving is through intercommunication. The organization encourages reflection and action, which facilitates individual growth. A learning organization contrasts with a traditional controlling organization in which a top-down and fragmented structure is the convention. According to Senge, there are three fundamental flaws of a controlling organization. First, it focuses on individuals instead of their interrelations. Second, it emphasizes fragments rather than the whole. Last but not least, it is concerned exclusively with the present situation, not the future. In a controlling organization, you must get used to working alone. The organization doesn't encourage teamwork. In these organizations, people favor doing things guided by their instincts, pursuing spontaneous reactions to unanticipated events based on gut feelings. Moreover, people focus on the matter at hand, lacking awareness of changes occurred in process. But the modern world is too multifaceted to predict outcomes. We cannot fulfill our wishes if we rely solely on our individual abilities and instincts in isolation. To tackle complex problems, Senge provides us with a comprehensive solution, namely building learning organizations. In constructing learning organizations, we master the 5 disciplines. Only when we embrace a holistic and dynamic perspective can we adjust and accommodate ourselves to the modern world and its unpredictable future. Next, we will explore the essential contents of this book through the following 4 sections.